The Bible makes a brief statement on Genesis about Enoch. Genesis 5:24. And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. Enoch was a wise man and a great artisan, who the Lord took away, and he loved him so that he might see the highest realms of the most wise and great and inconceivable and unchanging kingdom of God Almighty. Before that statement on Genesis, God sent two angels to bring Enoch to his presence. God asked Michael to undress Enoch from his earthly clothes and dress him with a heavenly body to be able to stand in the face of God. God explains to Enoch that he will learn everything, including the secrets that the angels themselves had not been taught. On the second day of creation, God said, "From the rock I cut out a great fire, and from the fire I created the ranks of the bodiless armies, 10 myriad angels. Their weapons are fiery, and their clothes are burning flames. I gave orders that each should stand in his own rank." Lucifer, one of the order of the archangels, deviated. Together with the division that was under his authority, he thought up the impossible idea that he might place his throne higher than the clouds which are above the earth, and that he might become equal to my power. I hurled him out from the height, together with his angels. Thus I created the entire heavens. Lucifer has become a demon because he fled from heaven. In this way he became different from the angels. His nature did not change, but his thoughts did, since his consciousness of righteous and sinful things changed. On the earth, I assigned him to be a second angel, honored, great, and glorious. I assigned him to be a king, to reign on earth, and to have my wisdom. Lucifer became aware of his condemnation and of the sin he sinned previously. This is why he thought up the scheme against Adam. In such a form, he entered paradise and corrupted Eve. But Adam, he did not contact. On account of her ignorance, I cursed the ground and the serpent. I did not curse mankind, nor any other creature, but mankind's evil fruit-bearing. You are earth, and into the earth once again you will go, out of which I took you. I will not destroy you, but I'll send you away to what I took you from. Then I can take you again at my second coming. Meaning, Adam is not in heaven, but awaits resurrection. Enoch, seventh from Adam, did not just get a vision, but a personal tour of the 10 heavens. In those days, there were angels watching from the heavens. These angels became to be known as the Watchers, Anunnaki, or Sons of God, described in the Bible, the Book of Enoch, and in the Book of Giants. And it came to pass, when the children of man had multiplied, in those days were born unto them beautiful and comely daughters. And the angels, the children of the heavens, saw and lusted after them, and said to one another, Let us choose us wives from among the children of man, and beget us children. Samjaza, who was their leader, said unto them, I fear ye will not indeed agree to do this deed in and I alone shall have to pay the penalty of a great sin. And they all answered and said to Sanjaza, Let us all swear an oath, and all bind ourselves by mutual imprecations, not to abandon this plan, but to do this thing. And they were in all 200, who descended on the days of Jared, on the summit of Mount Hermon, and together they took unto themselves wives, and defiled themselves with them, and they became pregnant, and they bare great giants. The watchers taught their wives and children the secrets of heaven, and the human race beguiled by the forbidden knowledge, the giants began to rule over the inhabitants of the earth. The Watchers chose animals from diverse species, 200 of each kind, in order to copulate with them and progenerate genetic variations. The animals conceived hybrid monsters, according to their respective species. Nearly all life on Earth became genetically corrupted and flesh-eating. The giants and the monsters terrorized the Earth and devoured the human race. The giants began to have foreboding dreams and visions that deeply troubled them. They decided to seek out Enoch to interpret the dreams. Enoch presents them with a copy of the tablets addressed to the Watchers, pronouncing a terrible judgment from God upon them, their wives, and their children. The giants are in denial according to their inevitable fate. The Watchers come to the assembly of their offspring, and with great sorrow and weeping verify the terrible judgment written on the tablet. The giants, enticed by an angel of heaven, make war on one another and annihilate themselves. Enoch explains the height of the giants was 3,000 ells. An ell is an Old English measurement equivalent to 45 inches. If this was indeed the correct measurement, that makes the giants just short of 2 miles high. After reviewing all 3 books, the Bible, the Book of Enoch, and the Book of Giants, I can clearly understand that the Watchers were fallen angels, also known as the sons of God and the Anunnaki. The giants were the Nephilim. The monsters were animals genetically engineered by the Watchers. To make it clear, this has nothing to do with Seth or Cain.